you doing, guys? Wait till we get a few people on here before I get too
amped up and
yeah, that amped it anyway. Took me into a little nap. I think I got a little bit of a nap hangover.
I think I did not wake up with a nap hangover.
I coined that, you know that, right?
Yes, your nap hangover.
I don't think it's catching though. I haven't seen it on social media yet.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, we got a whole 3 people watching us.
You're a goofball.
How you doing, guys? How you doing? How you doing?
How's everyone?
Richard Sub.
John,
Chris, how you doing? John, how you doing? Cindy, how you doing? Good to see y'all. I know the title says breaking news. Pants are, it's after dark and pants are optional. And they are optional.
Yes, they are. Just because I can remember. KY says after dark, question mark. Jen says, hey, family, happy Wednesday evening.
We'll just see where the night takes us. How's that?
We always end up in the gutter. Don't worry.
Easy now.
It's a guaranteed slam dunk. Renee says, good evening, G's. Raymond says, good evening. David says, good evening from Missoula, Montana, USA. And tonight I am going to be having grilled cheese sandwiches and chips for dinner tonight. And I will save a plate just for Mr. and Mrs. G.
Put a little bit of that G-spot seasoning on that bread and kick it up a notch.
Chad Lesson Learn says, good evening, y'all.
How you doing? How
Sherry
you doing?
says, good evening, G-Force. John Lynch says, hey, how are ya?
I'm doing pretty good. Fair to Midland.
Fair to Midland. Chad Lesson Learn says, it is hump day after all.
Hump day.
Sherry Beeman says, hello. X-Ray is also on live.
Right on.
KY says, thought you were going to be asleep. We took a nap.
I took me a nap and I woke back up. I was actually watching a pretty good documentary on Uncle Tom.
We actually watched that story.
I fell asleep.
I watched the whole thing.
It was pretty good. I don't know why I fell asleep, just because I was tired.
He's tired. Yeah, you get tired, you fall asleep. Chad Carter says, good evening, G's. Sheila Manning says, haven't got to join live for a while, but do happy to see you both.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Brandon White says, hey, man, how are you doing? And you and Mrs. G doing? Doing good, huh? Doing good.
Frank got he got the opportunity to park next to Ruby Tuesdays tonight.
Ooh.
Beats Subway now, doesn't it, brother?
Yeah, it does. It's the little things in life. Den says, geez, tater salad here. I don't wear pants.
What's going on?
Carmen says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. G. It's hump day.
I guess since we got a few people on here, we'll let them know what the breaking news is. Breaking news is tumblers are up live on the website. There ain't that many to go through, so get them while you can.
It is one tumbler, one color, and it has the G-Spot pink logo right
Limited
in
edition.
there.
They're pretty badass, though.
They are pretty awesome. Let's see. I think I have my picture. I don't know if you guys all can see that.
And it does come with a straw.
Yes, it does.
I wasn't sure earlier.
They're nice. They're real nice. So nice, I kept one for myself.
I'll sneak it back.
No, he won't, because Laylee's got it. Sean says, I'm having honey ginger barbecue meatballs with saffron rice and roasted broccoli crowns with peanuts. Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Mudflap says, I'm glad pants are optional.
Where do you see Mudflap?
Mudflap's on there.
I don't see Mudflap.
He's on there.
Brandon says, again, I want to thank you guys both. Your videos helped me pass my CD out, and I'm forever grateful.
Oh, awesome.
Good, and I'm glad we were able to help, sweetheart.
I need to redo that air brake test video is what I need to do.
He does.
I've been meaning to do it, and I haven't got around to doing it.
JJ says, I ordered more G-Spot seasoning. I seen your
order,
JJ. KY says, pants optional. Sherry Beeman asked, did you have dinner? We did. We had
I had nachos.
A late lunch, early supper. I had one of those bowls, so it didn't have tortilla chips or anything, but it had a lot of
Mary says, how much are the cups? Cups are $23.95, Mary. And like I said, there's a limited supply of them, so get them while you can, because that's it.
For those ones. Brandon says, that is the one that helped me the most. Awesome. Yeah, you really do need to revamp your...
Frank says, you guys should do Taste of Dallas with your G-Spot seasoning. I don't know nothing about it, buddy.
Taste of Dallas.
What's his tail? He's saying, you're being too loud.
Rude.
JJ says, do me a favor, please. JJ, I don't do nobody favors without knowing what the favor is, brother.
Sweet says, nice price for that one of Tumblr.
Good, thank you.
Eddie Earhart says, love y'all. Much love.
Yeah, those tumblers, they actually can go pretty high in price.
Mook says, can't wait to use your bathtub this weekend.
Do I look like I'm amused, Mook?
Just make sure you sanitize it afterwards.
Brandon says, I send everyone having trouble to your pages to help them as well. If you guys ever need help, let me know. Well, thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you, brother.
Debbie says, hello, G's and G-Force family. Glad pants are optional. I'm done for the day. Kim says, good evening. How are you guys? Doing good, hon. Doing good. Lori says, can you give me the site address again? Please, I only been there one time.
It is truckergspot.com.
And if you couldn't understand what he was saying, it is truckergspot.com.
No, I like it better the way I say it. Truckergspot.com.
Amber Rose says, what's up, G's?
Mary said, where did you end up staying for the night? We ended up staying over here at Bert's.
Ricky Baker says, I am self-employed and work from home. Pants are always optional. Colleen says, I made tacos today. Ooh, yummy. Barb says, hello, G's from Greencastle, PA. How's the house coming along? Take care and God bless.
We haven't been home, buddy.
Melody says, evening, G's, puppers, and G addicts. So
yeah, we're over
here
at Bert's in Wellsville, Kansas.
Sue Stevens says, Trucker G, have you heard of the new app that you can get to save on diesel fuel?
If you're talking about Mudflap, it's not a new app. It's been out for quite a while. It's okay. It's okay. Discounts. It's got some good discounts. But with the card that I use, I get really good discounts.
Apparently, I have a hole in my lip.
Layla says, do I want to allow this app to make changes? Yes, Layla.
It's for
Layla's hooking up the printer
right now. So she hasn't had an opportunity to hook up the printer that we bought her a month ago.
Corey says, I know right where you're at. Exit 193. You're exactly right, Corey.
There we go.
Melody says, love the loser video earlier.
Oh, yes.
Made me laugh.
Yoda, loser.
Loser.
Double loser. Upside down loser.
Right side up loser. That kid cracks me up.
Yoda's a nut. I love it. You should see both the boys together. When they're together and they spend the night together, they are a hoot. John Tahiti says, how long does the cup keep things warm? That's a good question. I usually don't drink warm beverages.
I think it said something like 6 hours or something like that when I was reading it, but don't hold me to it.
Yeah,
it's vacuum insulated. Just
double
like
walls.
Whatever the Stanley Cup says, it's going to do the same thing. It's the same cup. Less price. Better logo.
Guys, I just Melody said, okay, you read that. Sue Stevens says, okay, just asking. Oh,
is Bubba G on? No, I don't think Bub's on.
No, I didn't see Bub so far. Mudflap says, no, it's the first day with your new lips.
Right on. Which one?
Oh, my goodness. Matt says, hello, G's and G-Force. Well, hello, Matt.
She said, you ain't gonna get me.
Sue McGee says, LOL, that was hilarious. John Tahiti says, well, at least it's not Mook hooking it up, or it probably won't work. Lay says, thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart.
Well, you got the orders coming in. Them cups ain't gonna last very long, honey.
They're flying off the shelf. Jen says, and it's less than half the price of a Stanley Cup. Oh, yeah. Those Stanley Cups are outrageous.
$75, $80 a piece.
And up. They're don't get me wrong, they're nice cups, but I ain't gonna pay $80 for a cup that it's gonna end up dropped, because I'm prone to dropping my cups on the ground or them falling out of the truck.
Lori got hers.
June says, hi, G's. Hope you both are doing good. We're doing great, sweetheart. Evelyn says, good afternoon, G's. We are getting snowstorm in Saskatchewan, Canada. It's horrible. We'll keep you guys in our prayers, sweetheart.
Denise Lopez got hers.
Nice try, Matt.
Matt's not going to get you.
Melody says, oh my, he is a character. Art says, be nice. Tell him, Mufflap.
Easy now, easy.
And he says, good evening, G's. Love y'all. I was taking a nap this afternoon when my son called. Just ordered a tumbler. Awesome, sweetheart. Cheryl says, no pants here. Denise says, good evening, G's from Troy, Missouri. Woohoo! I just bought 2 of them tumblers. Now I have to wait to get them. Well, thank Denise? You. Yeah. Lisa says,
Jerry got hers.
Lisa says, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. G. How was your day? It was great.
It was good.
Sweetheart.
It was very good.
It was kind of a short day, but it's a good day. Sherry Beeman says, is the cup with the handle in stock now? Is that the one? Yes, ma'am, Sherry Beeman. It is this one.
For now.
For now.
While supplies last.
It is the tumbler. It does come with a straw. It's a 40-ounce cup.
Denise got hers.
We already said that. And I like
Different
the fact,
Denise.
like the fact that it tapers at the bottom so it fits in any cup holder, which is amazing. Denise Lynn says, got mine. Yippee!
Yes, I told you, different Denise.
Mufflap says,
Christine got hers.
are they any better than the wrenches and wreckers cups?
I haven't seen the wrenches and wreckers cup.
I have not. These are the G-Spot cups.
More than likely, it's probably the same style cup.
Probably so. I know one of the G-Force members is super excited to get one because
Bishop got hers.
She wants to have people help her find her G-spots. Sarah Davis says, I am go to prom on Saturday night. Well, awesome, sweetheart. Enjoy yourself.
Eddie got hers. All right, I guess I ain't got to tell everybody who got one. Are you going to be getting other colors? Don't know yet, Sherry. I probably will, but just not right now. We'll kind of see how these go.
Yeah. Sean says, I have paid $50 for a Yeti tumbler like that. See, Yetis are expensive too, but those Stanley cups, those are outrageous.
That's because they got real popular. I'm just saying the same thing with Yeti. They got real popular.
Yeah.
Were they any better than some of the other coolers out there?
No.
No, not really. It was just the name.
Christine says, good evening to you both. Just ordered 2 tumblers. Angie, my daughter, said hi, and be safe out there. We love you both. Much love to you, too. Mudflap says, I like Lisa's G-Spot gooder.
You never had mine then, have you, Art?
Brandy says, purple cups? No, right now
just right now, just the black with the
cups
with the pink logo.
With the
pops.
With the pink G-Spot on it. Jen says, I just ordered mine. Awesome.
Right on.
Sherry Beeman says, yes, Yeti is expensive. Goodness gracious. My leg itches. It's been windy today. I did my hair this morning and it felt crazy.
Says G-Spot is a better name than Yeti or Stanley. Yeah. Who the hell's Stanley? Everybody knows G-Spot. I never met Stanley. Audrey said, just ordered 2.
Thank you, Audrey.
Uh-oh, your sister.
Hola, sis.
Hola, sister.
Hola. Dash Hound says, cool merch. Well, thank you, sweetie. A says, hello, everyone. Tomorrow will be a long day for me. Instead of running the lines once, I'll be running them twice. Since the owner's son will be, will be in for one night. Gotcha. You're going to be busy tomorrow.
JJ wants us to go live live when...
Monday, I would like you to have...
My appointment is at 3:20.
Why?
JJ, I can't make that promise, brother, because I just don't know what our schedule is on Monday.
Okay, I see why, though. He wants to let us know whether or not he gets the HKAFO. Gotcha. Well, how about after you have your appointment?
Just let us know. Shoot us a message.
Yeah, shoot us a message. Or when you catch us live next, you can tell us there too, sweetie.
Amber says, hey, Stanley wants the G-Spot. I ain't never met Stanley.
Deanna Dugan says, how much are they? They're $23.95. Sherry Beeman says, very windy here.
Stanley cup I was looking at was like $75. And I thought, really?
No, the one Laylee was looking at was $87.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, the wind has been horrible today. Amber Rose says, Stanley wants... Okay, you read that. Sean says, come on, who else doesn't want G's... Come on, who doesn't want G-spots? Million Miles says, you mentioned pants optional. I just a chat about compromise in relationships and life. Well, in retirement, I was compromised because I got caught doing the dishes with no pants on.
There ain't nothing wrong with doing the dishes with no pants on. Now cooking baking.
That's a different story. That'll get
you better have a G-spot apron.
Mufflap says fine. Where do I get one? Penny Carpenter Clark says truckergspot.com.
No, it's at truckergspot.com.
Mary says, how is your headache, Mr. and Mrs. G?
I'm still married to her.
He's fixing it. Oh, you know. Oh.
Yeah.
I did bring the new sweaters. I got 2 this year, and this one says,
oh.
That was rude. You hit me in the face with it. Mooch is going to whoop both of our butts. Get it, Mooch. You bent my fly swatter. I'm going to leave the word swat on your forehead. Mooch, get him.
He's getting all excited.
He is. Karen Napier says, I got my order in. Thank you, Karen. Melody says, OMG. Debbie says, fly swatter. Yes, and this one says swat, so when I smack him good and hard, it's going to leave the impression.
Like easy. I about took the blankets off. You about got us kicked off Facebook.
Quit messing around. Sherry Beaver says, woo, get it, Mrs. G. Cal Tim says, oh, you gonna let him get away with that? Looks just like a bunny rabbit. He's all hopping. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you guys. Sorry if you're looking at my nose. Look at Booch. Gigi's like, go to sleep, people. Get a mooch. Get a mooch. Get a mooch.
Good boy.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, I got squirrel.
We squirreled out. Jeanette says, pants optional. You could get him a kilt, LOL.
TT looks so grumpy.
She's like, just go to bed. Both of you guys go to bed.
Goes, why are you getting him riled up?
It's bedtime. Debbie says, get daddy mooch. Denise says, TT looks so grumpy. Stephanie says, good evening, G family. Good evening. Danny says, where's the cuffs and whips? / instead of fly swatters, LOL.
Got chains and binders.
They're in the side box. There's straps back there too. Melody says, wait till Mooch gets in the action. Barbara says, LOL, you guys crack me up. Get a Mooch. Karen says, what's the make of the 3-way macaws and air fryer toaster oven? Oh, if you're talking about
it's a Galans.
It's a Galans. Galanz. Galans. We got ours at Walmart. Roxy Dover says, good evening. Where'd it go? Good evening, Judy. Ordered my cup. Mike Foley says, good evening, G's and G-Force family. Good evening. Oh no, Penny. I can't see your comment, all of it. But I see the gist of it. We will keep your cousin in our prayers, sweetheart.
Oh yeah, looks like a vein busted in her esophagus.
Yes. Debbie says, hello, Mike. I'm behaving. Sue McGee says, now Mrs. G is going to swap Mr. G and blame him. Need a t-shirt with the swap fly swatter on it and a pic of G. KY says, too funny. KY says, Galans. Amber says, how much longer does little G have
June.
until he comes home? He's counting the days. He's counting them down, guys. And so are we. Deanna says, they are good to have. We got one from Walmart. All in one. We love you. We love you guys. Love
Yeah,
you
that's the one we got. Is the all-in-one. The 3-in-1, whatever.
Trish says, your seasoning was so awesome on ribs. Ordering more.
Mudflap says, what am I going to do with a 40-ounce cup now that I ordered one?
You drink coffee, Mudflap. Be great for your coffee. And it'll fit in your cup holder, too.
Yeah, it holds whiskey too, brother.
And thank you, sweetheart. Katina says, I'm glad I live alone because I can do my housework in my birthday suits.
Visual.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Doing housework in birthday suit.
Washing dishes in my birthday suit, walking through the living room.
You ain't never done that.
We'll have drapes. This is the first time we're living alone. No, I haven't been able to do that prior to this.
I'm just
gonna let it all hang out.
What's that song?
The lazy song.
Let it all hang loose in my birthday suit or something like that.
Denise says, are you gonna roll I-70 across Missouri tomorrow on your way to Florida? That's a good question. Are we rolling 70?
We'll probably be dropping down. I haven't decided yet.
John says, y'all keep corrupting me. If that's John Sahady, sure. Beth says, I need a new one. What size is that one? You know, Mrs. G, they got a 4-in-1 now, too. I didn't know that.
What's the fourth one?
Yeah, what's the fourth thing? It's
Sean wants to know if you don't drink coffee or alcohol, what do you put in it? Whatever you want to drink.
Ice water, pop, soda.
Your daughter says, ew.
Hey, remember to call first. Don't ew me. You guys live, you live in your own house. This is the first time me and Daddy are living alone, so there's probably going to be a whole lot of naked time.
Mary says, what if someone knocks at your door? We got a ring doorbell. We got a ring doorbell.
I'll be like, hold on, I got to put gloves on.
And we got a doormat that says, hold on, I might not be wearing pants. Compliments of Michelle Tyler and her mother.
Yes, Karen. Million Mile Club says, one thing that transitions nicely to retirement is in-cab cooking for two. Jen says, who doesn't drink coffee or alcohol?
Sean says, OMG, OMG.
TMI. Joan wants to know how many kids you have. We have 3.
Heck, that might be how I do windows.
We have 3 kiddos. We have Laylee, Mook, and Bub. And then we have 3 grandkiddos. We have Pete, Yoda, and Squishy.
Sheila says, Bub moving with you guys. No, Bub ain't going to be living with us. He'll probably stay with us until he gets his own place. Yeah. It's too long of a drive for him to have to get up that early. He'd have to get up at like 1 o'clock in the morning every morning.
Yeah, because the cadets are they start at like 3 in the morning. So he'd have to go to sleep super early and wake up super early. So he decided that was not a commute he was going to want to make on a regular basis.
You answering the door naked with Jehovah's Witness come knocking? Nah.
Mook says, make sure you don't check your doorbell this weekend. May see a full moon. Cody, if you moon me through my doorbell, I'm going to get you, boy.
Cody just might get tased next time I see him if he does it.
Beth says, it's a Galan's 4-in-1 toast wave with total fry, 360 convection, microwave toaster oven, and air fryer, 1,000 watts. Oh. I don't know what toast wave is. That's cool.
Total fry would be your air fryer, right? Convection microwave. And toaster oven and air fryer.
So your convection, your total fry is the air fryer, and then
the convection oven. Convection oven is the new one, because the other one is just basically like a.
I thought that's what ours was. Convection oven, air fryer, and microwave. Danny says, whoop whoop, gotta have fun with each other. Oh yeah. Katina says, I have Ace to let me know when someone knocks on my door. Stephanie says, what is wrong with Facebook? The comments keep going across the picture. Oh, that's our closed captioning is what it is. Anything that we say, it catches the closed captioning. Sometimes what we say is different from what
necessarily what it says.
Debbie says, there you go, G. Naked bull snot dance. Sue says, new dance, the windmill window wash, G-style. Michelle Tyler says, just read the doormat. Just read the doormat, kids.
That's what I said.
Mary says, people have bad timing. When you're in bed, my husband was not happy. Lynn says, I live alone and I'm in my nightgown, no pants.
Beth Howell's $300 for that one through Amazon. Oh. Yeah, I'm not giving no $300.
No, we paid. I think we paid under $100.
$100 for that one.
Sean says, I have a 12-function Emerald French door convection oven. Oh, that's cool. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, what's on the back of shirts? Which shirt?
She's just trying to get me to stand up and show my butt. I got your number, girl.
Mudflap says, Hot Logic Mini. It's one of the ones you can get at the truck stop, isn't it?
Your daughter says, so when is it a requirement to call before we come over? This is a change. I don't like change. Oh, you ain't got to call, but you ain't gonna like what you see.
This will be the very first time we live alone, children. So needless to say, unless you want to get bloop bloop by both your parents, then you probably better call first or ring the doorbell and say, hey, or yell from the backyard and say, hey, parents, we're here.
You better call first.
Roy says that just booted me out of the chat. Rude.
Sean said, hey, sugar, you're going to take off and show us. Amber said, don't do it. It's a trap.
Marilyn says, hello, G family. Hope all is well. Have a good night and safe travels tomorrow. Thank you, sweetheart.
Mudflap says, no, Google Hot Logic Mini. They aren't sold at truck stops.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. Mook says, I'm sending the wee one in first.
Roy, how you doing, brother? From Fireside and Trackside. Hello, G. How you been, Roy?
Hey, Roy. Wendy says, as long as you put towels down, it's all good, LOL.
Roy said, sorry, man.
Cindy Cox says, my son requires appointment before I stop by. He's in his 40s. Stephanie says, this past year is the first time we have lived alone also. It's kind of weird, and I hadn't even really realized it till we were talking about, moving in and just needing basic furniture for the bedroom and then a TV for the living room to start off. I was like, oh, hey, wait, there's not going to be no one but me, you, and the dogs in the house.
You got 25 cups left in stock.
Whoa, buddy.
Those ain't gonna last very long, guys.
Tammy says, hello, G's and G-Force. Well, hello, hon. Jen says, yeah, Mook, scar the children for life. I know, right, Mook? She's like, here, just take one for the team. Million Mile Club says, and call well in advance. We love the grands, but no surprise visits.
That's right.
Cindy says, hello, G's. Hello, sweetheart. 1968 Alaskan says, all my kids call. They got tired of looking down a barrel when they used the key late at night. It's basic courtesy for them and us, LOL. Eddie says, I have Farm Bureau for a car and house, and they don't allow deductions for dash cams or Ring doorbell. What? Our homeowner's insurance actually asked if we had one of the smart doorbells.
Yeah, they got a discount for it.
And we did. Spencer says, got a baby on me eating chicken nuggets. Aw. JJ says, I was playing a hidden object game when you were live earlier.
Oh, right on.
JJ. Hopefully this time I don't spill it everywhere.
Marianne says, y'all have a good evening. I'm at church and time to go inside. Say a little prayer for us.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Roy says, y'all come through town, let me know.
We definitely will, brother.
It's been a little bit since we've been back that way. Can't wait for this weather to get nice. And all the areas that we stay away from during the cold times. Roy Spencer says, our insurance takes money off for me having cameras.
Yeah.
Jennifer Doug says, I ordered 2 mugs and bag 1 seasoning too. Well, thank you, sweetheart. Trisha says, gotta go. Need to order cup. Be safe out there. Thank you, guys. Sweetheart. Look, that camera's a little wonky.
Jennifer Duck says, where are you? We are in Wellsville, Kansas, Jennifer.
How's bothering me? Sorry. Cindy says, pets really are an option since my hip surgery. If they go up, they go on. If they can't go on this day, off. And what a breeze I feel. It's very freeing, isn't it? Penny says, hi, G's. Long time no see. Hope all is good from Canada. Hope all is good with you too, sweetheart. Johnson Haiti says,
Jennifer Duck says, that's where Dorothy's at. I think Dorothy's in Osawatomie. Oh.
Johnson Haiti says, only 3. A few folks have the...
Actually, it's liberal, isn't it?
code to get in my house, and the neighbor would probably just cover her eyes real fast. Wendy says, I will be telling people to go away through the crack in the door. This is my house, LOL.
Mudflap says, Truck G, are you afraid of a little cold wind blowing up your skirt? No, not afraid of it. I ain't got no panties on, brother.
Mary Annie Lewis says, Trucker G and Mrs. G.
If it blows just right, it goes, I can't whistle.
Mary Annie Lewis says, Trucker G, or hey, Trucker G and Mrs. G. I said to myself, after dark and pants are optional, I thought I better get on and see what's going on about pants. For Mary Annie Lewis, tomboy harmonica player, and Gabby Chihuahua. Mook says, gonna have to wait for you to get more cups in. I have to space out my cup buying so Cody doesn't realize how big my cup collection is getting.
I think you got enough cups, baby.
KY says, going to make
a
white Russian. Be right back. White Russians are quite good.
Have you ever had one?
I have. Wow. Denise says, I made a slow-cooked roast with G-spot and corn for supper. And
sounds really good.
Is it great? I'm going to have to order more.
Awesome. Thank you.
JJ said, this morning I was playing a game on Pogo, and I got the badge for the challenge that was going on till next Tuesday night. Cool.
I did talk to the manager here at Bert's Travel Plaza, and was showing her the G-spot. I let her taste it and stuff. I have a feeling we're going to be at Bert's before too long.
Yeah, she's pretty excited about it. And she even told her coworker, she's like, come here, look, no sugar.
Taste
and
this.
You have to read the label.
Taste this.
Taste it, it's good.
Very, very clean truck stop. Nice people here.
Sean says, here in Florida, you can get a discount on your homeowner's insurance if you have permanent backup generator, live in gated community or closed circuit security system, for example.
Oh, right on.
Belladonna says, are those can coolers on the website like the one you are using? Those are all sold out right now.
Yeah, those are sold out. We've got another order in for those. Lorna, I see your comment. I haven't seen the previous comments we heard.
Actually, those are the cups we have right now that we just put up on the website because they just came in today. They're the 40-ounce double insulated stainless steel tumblers.
Michelle, no, still no word from Uranus. I mean, the ball's kind of in their court,
so we just gotta kind of wait. Excuse me. Jenna says, you guys have the best humor and always put a big smile on my face. Love you both. Much love to you. Danny says, I got mine all nice and trimmed. Manscaping is very important to the lady. LMAO. Danny says, whoop whoop. Eric and Pam say after dark only officially starts after Trucker G does his sexy face. That's when we can discard our bras and trousers. What was that?
Oh.
We need to eat the cottage cheese and the salads.
Easy now. Reminds me of a woman I used to date.
Gross.
I believe she was from Whalesville.
Okay, we're driving down the road.
Getting off on the exit.
Getting off on the exit, and he goes, Whalesville. I remember this town quite a lot. And I said, oh, okay, cool. He goes, we did work here. We poured some concrete back in the day.
Back when I was like 17 years old.
And I said, oh, that's cool. And he goes, yeah, what was it?
I was shacked up with some chick here.
I shacked up with some chick here. I said, and you felt the need to tell me that. Why?
Just because I don't keep secrets from you.
It was like totally randomly out of the blue. I'm like, okay, cool. You
had a flashback.
You did work here, but no one went to, I shacked up with a chick here.
It's before I met you.
It was before you met me. Sue McGee says, ew, talk to the Hangy. Brandy says, I left and came back to manscaping, LOL. Sean says, you should get
says, dude, you're funny as hell, but you are so not right here. Or so not right.
Sean says, you should get those lighted bunny ears on your merch page. Actually, they're on our Amazon storefront. Sugar Bud says, yucky, I hate salad. Jillian says, no mannequins. Jen says, did she say toss your salad, G? No, that's not.
Did she toss your salad, G?
No.
And it sounds to me like Jen's looking for a visual.
Jeremy says, okay, you read that. Urban says, Hillsboro, North Carolina in the house, delivering freight. Well, hello, sweetheart.
How you doing, Heidekies?
John Diller says, LOLs. JJ says, good news. I haven't fallen for a while. That's good news, sweethearts. Oh, my comments stopped rolling. Sean says, depends on the salad. I always love beef, chicken, and bacon salad.
Lori Lucier says, y'all get some rest. God bless from PA.
She's like,
go to bed already.
She's like, I'm done. Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Y'all are wrong. We took a bad turn there. Big John says, did you have to roll her in flour and poke the wet spots?
No, she was a tall, skinny thing.
Heather says, my grandson had me get him a magnet tonight.
Which usually isn't my type because I like short girls.
Much love to you guys. KY Laura says, back. Jared says, hello, beautiful G's. Lots of love and hugs from us and Bree. We got you on the big screen for Bree. Oh, hey, Bree. Tamara says, geez, you're cracking me up, LOL. Ricky Davis says, hello, G family.
I just seen your daughter's emojis. She's puking.
She's puking.
I about spit my soda out.
Leave it to your dad, right? That's why we got this, Laylee. Laylee got one too.
Ann says, how much to mail to Canada? And I'm not sure how much it is. You can go through there like you're ordering and get to the point where it shows you the shipping.
And it will tell you.
And if it's too much for you, just back out of it. If it's good with you, then go ahead and go forward with it. That's the best I can tell you. I don't have control over the shipping. I know the shipping to Canada is high, though.
Penny Carpenter Clark says, I just sent to the Walmart site to try and find the Galans 3-in-1, but can't find it. I want to say we got ours about 2 years ago. So maybe even 3 years ago when they first started coming out, and they're really, really popular. So I'm not real sure. Last I seen, Walmart did carry them because some friends of ours actually just recently bought one of the 3-in-1s. So you might want to check in store. Brandy says, oh boy, shit may get deep in here tonight.
Courtney says, look, Debbie, Mr. G is a spitter. A spitter too. Don't worry, I cleaned my mess.
Cindy says, the wrong turn started at the cheese, LOL. Yes, it did. Jillian says, having some G-spot with dinner. Awesome, sweetheart. Laylee, everyone's replying to Laylee's emojis. Debbie says, things you never want to hear, hey?
My kids are used to it, believe me.
You would think by now that you would be desensitized, Laylee. Laylee's the one that always asks when me and G are talking and she doesn't quite hear
she'll say, huh?
Because she's nosy. And she'll say, what'd you say? And then Mandy goes, do you really want them to repeat it? You probably don't. Think about what you're asking there, Laylee. And then she goes, okay, maybe not. KY says, my husband is so happy that we met and you all are great friends with me.
Right on.
So excited we got to meet you too, sweetie. JJ says, be right back. Got to turn on the lights in the kitchen and hallway. Right on, JJ. Be
Richard's
careful,
on break
sweetheart.
there in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Say hi to Andy Griffith.
Debbie says, thanks, Courtney, for the record. I spit water. Mufflap says, I have a load to Lansing, Kansas next week, but you'll be gone by then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're heading to Florida.
Your daughter says, I'm nosy, and I come by it honestly.
You do.
Huh?
You're the same way. I'll be talking on the phone in the kitchen like, what are you guys talking about? What did they say?
Well, I'm sitting over here by myself, and I hear the conversation like, what's going on? Somebody need to know. Ann says, hey, geez, can you give a shout out to my kids, Sly, Lynn, and Roland. They're off to bed soon. Good night, guys. Go to bed.
Guys, go to bed.
Get to bed.
You're so goofy. KY says more counseling.
I'm just playing, guys.
Possibly. Michelle Brandon says, hey, G's and G-Force. Michelle, the cups are on the website. Get them while you can because G says
they're about gone.
We're starting to run low. There they are. Laylee has already given us all the information we needed, and they are put up on the website right now for $23.95. Sumige says they're swatting each other, spitting, and doing the windmill. And for the top topping on the cake. G gets with a lady in a town I already selectively forgot.
Wellsville.
Jennifer says,
met another girl right down the road in Osawatomie. That's how I remembered Osawatomie. Met her at a Pizza Hut.
All the good old days. This was all right before you met me.
It was her birthday. So what you want for your birthday? Happy birthday. I got you covered.
Roy says, hope you get more cups. Michelle Brandon says, I just ordered it and the spice. Awesome, sweetheart. Cindy says, it was hot in North Carolina today. It was almost 80 degrees here today. Sue says, no, I can't hear you.
Don't get me carried away.
You get yourself carried away. Sean says, it's getting hot in here, so y'all take off all your clothes.
Greg
Wait,
says, Chuck E. Cheese,
some of y'all can't keep them on.
I got her done. Got her done, got her dead.
And 32 years later.
Mary says, what cup size, G? I think she's like a C cup.
The cup size, they're 40 ounces.
Oh, 40 ounce.
Double insulated stainless steel. They come with a straw.
I was right, wasn't I?
What'd you say it was?
A C cup.
More.
Are you up to D's?
I've gotten kind of a little bit chunkier.
Hands says louder, the kids are laughing. How old are the children?
Good night, children.
Let me reel it in.
Yes, reel it in, fold it up.
Yoda's going to bed. Say good night.
Good night,
Night, Yoda. Love you, baby. Loser. Double loser. Upside down loser.
Right side up loser.
I guarantee you.
We love you, baby. Chris says, what's up, G's, from the very crazy Chicago. Be safe if you come into downtown Chicago.
Sean said, did you have the baser to keep it moist? Nah, I just spit on it a little bit.
Oh my goodness. William Wine Club says, in the future with electric trucks, will there be electronic lot lizards available for plug? Or will future drivers have to worry about computer viruses?
They already got those.
Cindy says, LMBO at G. JJ says, I'm back, and when I stand, I'm standing on my toes, on the right foot. Good grief. Courtney says, I'm dying. Melody says, good night, Yoda. Laura says, love from South Carolina. Much love, guys, much love. Good night, Yodas. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, hi, Yoda, you're awesome. He's such a cutie pie, him and Squishy. Roy says, good night, Yoda. Sugar Butt's laughing. Whoops. Let's see.
Hers says, I know a girl in Osawatomie.
Might be the same girl.
She's used.
Evelyn says, lot lizard. So how did you two meet anyways? You've never heard the story of how we met?
Oh, Lord.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Go for it.
It was a real dark, dreary.
It was a dark and stormy night.
It was a dark and stormy night, drizzling rain. Miss G standing out in a corner. I pull up in my van with no windows. Said, "Hey, little girl, I got some candy."
It's chocolate candy.
So basically, long story short, it involved a cargo van with no windows,
a bag of chocolate candy,
big bag of candy.
I said, "I'm yours." And says Shaylin is 10 and Roland is 9. LOL. His
don't listen to nothing I say, guys.
On the 14th.
Don't listen to nothing I say.
Yes. Good night, sweethearts. Mike Foley says, good night, Yoda. Sue says, LOL, electronic lot lizards can't get wet.
Easy now.
Debbie says, good night, sweet Yoda. Jen says, I'm literally crying. Sugar Butt says, night, Yoda and Squishy, sleep well. Jillian says, bag of candy. Jen says, white man. Cindy says, night, Yoda and Squishy. Michelle Tyler says, good night, Yoda. Roxy says, y'all are making my night with laughter. Trisha says, good night, Yoda. Courtney says, I'm sitting on my porch laughing, crying.
It says, yeah, I've heard that one before. And now for the real story.
People probably think I'm nuts. Barbara says, love from Maryland.
Michelle says, you know I'm not missing out on those cups. I was listening on my way home, and as soon as I pulled in the drive, I ordered, doing my happy dance.
She's like,
how'd it go?
Evelyn says, yeah, I've heard that. Okay, you read that. Sue McGee says, oops.
Katina says, shame on you, Trucker G, but you got some of that G spot before it came out. Hey, easy now.
The star salute.
I had a visual.
Cindy says, LOL, G, that was easy. Jillian says, were there Snickers in that candy bag? Oh, you know it.
They didn't last very long.
Sherry Beeman says, will we ever hear the real story? G's cousin.
Nah, don't even lie. I like my story better.
G's cousin is my best friend.
Your battery's at 15%.
Oh,
guys.
Oh, I forgot. Didn't re-plug it back in when we showed Moochie.
Art says, you really not wearing pants? Inquiry of mine's what to do. I wouldn't lie to you, brother.
He's not wearing pants. Me neither. Hey, G's cousin played matchmaker and said,
yeah, my cousin introduced us.
And the rest is history.
My little cousin.
Janice says, there better have been some Reese's peanut butter cups in that bag of candy, LOL. Sean says, I'm picturing a creepy roadside motel in the middle of the desert. Sherry Beeman says, you two are the cutest. Love you guys. Love you too.
The real G, stand up.
Oh my goodness. Michelle Brandon says, OMG, it's like you were in the car with me. She was doing a happy dance, Michelle Brandon.
Becca Cindy says, G-spot, and he spit on it.
Katina says, I cannot pass that one up. Had to go there. Mudflap says, we're twins then.
I don't think so.
Michelle Tyler says, I'm so excited that we leave for Tennessee in 2 weeks. It's getting closer. Large
says,
cars.
No, don't stand up.
Large cars and guitars in 2 weeks, guys. Super excited. Sherry Beeman says, and love at first sight. He didn't even want to talk to me when I first met him. He sat on his aunt's couch.
I was playing cool.
Cindy Hume says,
I ain't wearing pants either.
Who said that? Art.
Oh, Lordy.
Cindy Hume says, have a good night, G's. Good night,
yeah, I think
Cindy.
we're fixing to get off here, too. My back's starting to hurt me. I'm going to stretch out a little bit.
He said, get off here. Love you.
We're about to get off here. Easy now. Easy.
Sean says, I rethought my comment right after I sent it.
Guys, love you. You have a good night.
Bye, guys.
My back's starting to hurt.
Is it?
Yeah.